Hi, Lindy here, and welcome back to my channel. We all know that breakfast is an important meal of the day. Some say the most important meal of the day. So today I'd like to chat to you about what makes a good breakfast and how we can do it in a quick and easy way. The reason we give for missing our breakfast is that we don't have the time. So we grab a coffee in the one hand, out the door, and your day, food and energy-wise, goes downhill from there. Today I want to show you 3 easy breakfasts full of nutrition and gives you a great start to your day. My name is Lindy and thank you for watching my channel. Let's look at why breakfast is so important and why starting your day with good nutrition is so crucial. It provides energy which boosts your metabolism and keeps burning calories through the day. Not eating breakfast can have a lot of negative effects on many aspects of your life. By eating dairy, grains and fruit, it'll give you nutrients such as minerals and vitamins, which will help you feel full and stop you from reaching for the unhealthy snacks. Breakfast nourishes your brain, which helps keep you focused and you're able to process information better. This helps memory, concentration, and you're able to perform your daily activities better. Skipping breakfast can increase your risk of heart disease and raise your cholesterol. When we don't eat breakfast, we often crave sugar. This can cause weight gain, inflammation, and the calories consumed have little value. So how should we be starting our day correctly? Begin by rehydrating with a glass of water. If you really don't have time to sit down and eat a breakfast, then take it with you and I'll show you a couple of quick options. I want to show you 3 quick and easy breakfasts you can prepare in advance and make in minutes. The first breakfast is granola. Now, I know you can take a box off the shelf and how quick and easy that is, but the thing about this, and as I always mention, if you make it yourself, you know exactly what's in it. This is really delicious. There are no preservatives, additives, or sugars. I love this granola. It's packed with nuts, seeds, dried fruit, psyllium husk, and bran, all high in fiber. I've added dried apricots and dried blueberries. I also love the unsweetened coconut. The recipe I'm going to show you makes about 7 cups of granola. I'm actually not sure how long it lasts because we eat it within 2 weeks. It's 2 jars this size. Start by heating 200 milliliters of honey. Combine your dry ingredients together, 3 cups of raw oats and 2 cups puffed rice. Mix together. Add the nuts, seeds and shredded coconut, bran and psyllium husk. Mix everything together well. 1 teaspoon vanilla essence. When the honey starts to boil, incorporate it with the dry ingredients and mix well to coat all together. Pour into the baking trays, not too thick as you want to toast the granola evenly. Dust lightly with salt. The salt helps to absorb the moisture. Bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 minutes. Remove from the oven, toss together and return to the oven for a further 30 minutes or until it is at your toasted taste. Mix in the dried fruit. I like to add the fruit in 2 sections, mixing in between to make sure that all the fruit mixes together equally. Leave to cool before placing in airtight containers. This amount makes about 7 cups of granola. I like to serve the granola with milk and yogurt. And then there's the ongoing discussion. Do you put the milk in before the granola or after the granola? Well, it's really your decision. I put the milk in before the granola, not because it makes it soggy, but because I like to see how much milk I have in my cereal, and I tend to pour it straight out of the milk carton. And then I put the granola in and the yogurt. And you can also, these stewed berries I've made can go on top of that, which is really delicious. Our second breakfast is stewed berries. I'm using 1.75 kilograms of mixed frozen berries. You can use whichever berries you prefer. Frozen berries are picked at peak ripeness and are flash frozen. They are as healthy as fresh berries. They're very convenient and better value as you can use them even when fresh or not in season. I cut a whole orange in half, squeeze it, add it to the pot. This gives you added vitamin C. I use cinnamon sticks, which can be beneficial to the heart and brain and has anti-inflammatory properties. I then put in a pinch of salt and pepper, which brings out the flavor. Add 1 cup of water for extra juice. Don't add too much as the frozen berries are filled with water. Switch on the heat, cover and bring to the boil. Once boiling, switch off the heat and leave to cool. I remove the orange halves as over time the skins tend to become a little bitter. But don't forget to eat the oranges, as infused with the berries they are really delicious. Place in sealed containers and refrigerate. I toast mixed seeds and sprinkle them on the berries when serving. Adds a couple of nutrients and it also is nice and crunchy. If you are already rushed and you don't have time to have breakfast at home, then you can blend together some of the berries and yogurt and put them into a takeaway cup and have them either at work or on your way to work. Our third breakfast for the day are eggs. Now we all know that eggs are high in protein and gives us lots of energy for the day. And the egg recipes I'm going to show you, I'm using 2 eggs. So if you have 2 boiled eggs, that's 150 calories. And if you have an omelette the way I do it, it's going to be less than 300 calories. You can also then have avocado on toast or eggs on toast. And again, we're looking at no more than 300 calories per breakfast. If you fry your eggs in fat, whether it's olive oil or butter, they're all good fats. So don't be afraid of that. It'll help give more energy for the day. This microwaved omelette is delicious and gives you a really good start to the day. It will depend on your microwave as to the time to microwave the egg. And then I use these 4 jars, which gives me a variety for my eggs. So I've got my chopped up spring onions or green onions, chopped up peppers, grated cheese, and some chopped up tomato. And those can be combined together to give you a really delicious quick omelette. Prepare your vegetables in advance by washing them. Grate the cheese and place into a sealed container. Chop the tomatoes. Halve and de-seed the peppers, chop and place in a sealed container. And lastly, I chop the green onions and place them in a container. These vegetables will stay fresh for about 5 days in the fridge, and leftovers can be put in salads or soups. So I begin by melting a little bit of butter in the bowl, and then I grease the bowl with that butter. I then crack in 2 eggs, beat them up with a tablespoon of water, and add my combination of whichever of these I feel like for the morning. Pop it into the microwave for 30 seconds. Then you take it out, give it a bit of a stir, and back into the microwave for 20 to 30 seconds. The secret here is not to let the egg overcook. Leave it for a minute or so while it cools down. It will thicken. And here's the fun part about these breakfasts. You can have one of these varieties for your breakfast. And then if you're wise enough to take lunch to work, or possibly you fortunate enough to have a company that serves you lunch, When you get home then for dinner, you don't need a large dinner. You could have another one of these as a light dinner. The beauty of all of these is that the combinations are endless. With a number of variations, it gives you a lot of delicious and interesting choices. My name is Lindy, and thank you for watching my channel. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit the subscribe button. And if you have any comments, I'd love to hear from you. Take care and bye.